Part 1. Love and Be Yourself. The soundtrack, Acoustic Soul by India Ari. There are only a handful of artists I can say I own all their albums, and India Ari is one of them. Her debut album, Acoustic Soul, demonstrated her musicianship, her songwriting, and her determination to be her full and absolute self. In video, India sang so many things we had in common. I don't always shave my legs. I don't always comb my hair. I don't always keep my nail polish fresh. I am also learning to love and be myself. I met her once, right after college, when I was working as the assistant to an event producer at a fundraising gala where she was performing. I was the utmost professional, making sure she had her vegan eats, even if it meant grabbing someone else's limo and hightailing it to the nearest Indian restaurant. After her performance, my boss handed me a Swarovski Crystal Award to give to India because she knew I was a big fan. I handed India the award, and she giggled with a smile that rivaled Swarovski's luster. "Oh my gosh, I love Crystal," she said. I knew this was the only fan moment I'd get, so I went for it. "India, I love your music. Strength, Courage, and Wisdom is my song. I listen to it sometimes when I'm running on the treadmill." I ran in place, demonstrating how I run when I'm on the treadmill, and proceeded to sing Strength, Courage, and Wisdom off key. She laughed with me and said thank you, which basically meant we had become best friends forever. Chapter 1. The Myth of the Cool. I was never a cool kid. I spent most of grade school in the library. I wore big frame glasses, not the hipster kind that are in style now. I'm talking about the plastic kind of glasses that my mom bought for me because reading the chapter I was currently devouring was way more important to me than remembering not to roll over my glasses while sleeping. Since my first day of kindergarten, trying to become the one who gets to split the graham crackers down the perforated line, I've been searching for cool. It felt like some exclusive club you had to belong to, a secret society with handshakes, hairstyles, and passwords. In elementary school, I traded snacks for cool currency. In 6th grade, I tutored junior high football players in spelling, hoping to add points to my cool account. The transition from elementary school to junior high is pretty significant. In my suburban Maryland school district, we went from putting our snacks in cubby holes to putting our book bags in lockers and having to remember the lock combination. It was the first time it occurred to me that boys weren't completely gross. It was the year of my first crush, Travis, who looked like a mini Luke Perry from Beverly Hills 90210, and is probably the reason I never excelled at math. Looking at him in his white t-shirt and jeans was so much more interesting than multiplication. That was the year Big Booty Derek asked me when I was going to let him hit that, and all I knew was that he was talking about something nasty that I had no intentions of letting him do. It was the year puberty came to visit all of us, the year I went to my first school dance and discovered television didn't lie to us about the boys being on one side of the room and the girls on the other. I wore floral pants and an oversized Gap sweater to that dance. I told my junior high niece about this outfit, and she asked, "What's the Gap?" Sigh. One afternoon on the way home from school, my classmate Robert pointed out to me and everyone else in the back of the bus that my glasses were dirty. Then he spit on them and told me that should help me clean them. There was no recovering from that. I'm not quick-witted, so I spent most of the bus ride home with spit on my glasses, my cheeks hot with embarrassment. I'm pretty far from junior high now, but I still remember his full name, his hairstyle, the sound of the other kids giggling in the back of the bus, and the immediate feeling that I didn't belong. In 8th grade, I tried crushing on the coolest, newest guy in school, following behind his kente cloth cross-color short set on the way to pre-algebra class. In high school, I baked cupcakes for the football players, handing them out with a smile on Fridays before pep rally. I got such good grades in Algebra 2 that my best friend Adrian and I received a scholarship to pre-calculus in summer school, and we happily attended. We were a special kind of nerd. During my junior year of high school, I transferred from a small, homogeneous private school to a large, diverse public high school. The first day, I wore a flowered dress with tube socks and K-Swiss sneakers. I loved